feel like shouting.
Woo-wee! Candlelight, here we come!
Oh, I do hope I look festive enough. There it is! Canterlot! Oh, isn't Canterlot wonderful this time of year?
Yeah, I wish it was Hearthwarming Eve every day. There's so much to look at. I feel like my darn eyes are gonna pop right out of my head.
I have an idea. Let's play I Spy with my little eye as we walk. I'll go first. I spy an 8-foot candy cane.
I spy a snow pony.
I spy somebody eating a gingerbread house. It's me!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony.
I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me.
Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat.
And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends? I can't believe that Princess Celestia chose us to put on the most important play of the season. Do you guys know what an honor this is? For all of us? Oh, I wish she hadn't honored me quite so much. I can't go on stage. I don't want every pony looking at me.
Fluttershy, darling, there's nothing to feel nervous about.
No?
Of course not. All across Equestria, ponies are preparing their own pageants for Hearthwarming Eve in their own towns. It's tradition.
So you're saying they'll be too busy to come to our play?
Well, no. We're in the Canterlot pageant, the biggest, most important production in all of Equestria. A lot of ponies will come to watch us.
A lot?
Hundreds.
Hundreds?
Maybe even thousands. Oh, my hair! Applejack, be a dear and shut those windows, will you? Rainbow Dash! Rainbow Dash! Thank you! Thank you! It's a reenactment of the founding of Equestria. It's not the Rainbow Dash show. Well, it should be the Rainbow Dash show. I'm the star.
Fluttershy, you've got to come out of there.
Curtain in 2 minutes.
Twilight, let me handle this.
My hair! The Hearthwarming Eve pageant is about harmony and friendship.
Shut the window!
Once upon a time, long before the peaceful rule of Celestia, and before ponies discovered our beautiful land of Equestria, ponies did not know harmony. It was a strange and dark time, a time when ponies were torn apart by hatred. I know, can you believe it? During this frightful age, each of the 3 tribes, the Pegasi, the Unicorns, and the Earth Ponies, cared not for what befell the other tribes, but only for their own welfare. In those troubled times, as now, the Pegasi were the stewards of the weather. But they demanded something in return, food that could only be grown by the Earth Ponies. The Unicorns demanded the same, in return for magically bringing forth day and night. And so, mistrust between the tribes festered, until one fateful day, it came to a boil. And what prompted the ponies to clash? 'Twas a mysterious blizzard that overtook the land and toppled the tribe's precarious peace. The normally industrious Earth Ponies were unable to farm their land. Earth Ponies were freezing. The home of the Pegasi fared no better. The Pegasi were hungry. And the Unicorns unicorns were freezing and hungry. Even the unicorn's magic was powerless against the storm. Each tribe blamed the others for their suffering, and the angrier every pony grew, the worse the blizzard became. And so it was decided that a grand summit would be held to figure out a way to cope with the blizzard. Each tribe sent their leaders. Daughter of the Unicorn King, Princess Platinum. Ruler of the Pegasi, Commander Hurricane. And lastly, leader of the Earth Ponies, Chancellor Puddinghead. Perhaps the three tribes could finally settle their differences and agree on a way to get through this disaster.
All I want to know is why the Earth Ponies are hogging all the food.
Us? We're not hogging all the food, you are! Oh wait, you're right, it's us. Well, it's only because you mean old Pegasuses are making it snow like crazy!
For the 100th time, it's not us. We're not making it snow. It must be the unicorns. They're doing it with their freaky magic.
How dare you! Unlike you Pegasi ruffians, we unicorns would never stoop to such a thing. Hummerful! Well, if you non-Earths are gonna stop using your weirdo powers to freeze us all, then I'm just plumb out of ideas!
What a shocker! An Earth Pony with no ideas.
Commander Hurricane, please cease with the insults!
You're not the boss of me, your royal snootiness.
I beg your pardon. I am a princess. I won't be spoken to that way.
Well, I'm leaving first.
No, I'm first.
And the blizzard raged on. So the summit of the tribes did not turn out as well as hoped, and the three leaders returned home to lick their wounds and basically complain.
Attention! Well, aren't you curious about how it went?
Oh, Commander Hurricane, sir, how did it go, sir?
Horribly! Those other tribe leaders are so disrespectful. Don't they realize that we are a mighty tribe of warriors and should not be crossed? We have got to break ranks with those weak foes.
Clover the Clever, I need you! Yes, Your Majesty. Did the other pony tribes see reason as I predicted? Those other tribes are impossible! I, for one, can no longer bear to be anywhere near those lowly creatures. The unicorns are noble and majestic. We will no longer consort with the likes of them.
Wouldn't it have been easier to use a door, Chancellor?
Maybe for you, Smart Cookie, but I am a Chancellor. I was elected because I know how to think outside the box, which means I can also think inside the chimney. Can you think inside a chimney? I didn't think so.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, hold on to your hooves. I am just about to be brilliant!
That'd be a first.
I have decided that the Earth Ponies are gonna go it alone!
Oh, so you mean the other tribes didn't come around? Shoot, I really thought we could get through to them if we...
Don't worry about them. We're the ones with all the food, right?
Actually, we're all out.
Fine. Then we'll have to go somewhere new where we can grow some new food. And with me as our fearless leader, what could go wrong?
Where should I start?
The point is, we must find a new land!
Come on, Private Pansy. Let's get a move on. Hut, one, hut, two. Get a hold of yourself, Private. We cannot let anything distract us from the mission at hand. To find, and if necessary, to conquer a new land.
Conquer, sir?
You never know where enemies might be lurking.
I don't see any enemies, Commander. Just snow.
Aha! Who's that? Okay, this is getting old.
This is simply taking forever. My hooves are killing me. How long have we
walking for?
About 5 minutes, Your Highness.
I never imagined finding a new land would be so hard. But it'll all be worth it. Don't you agree?
I actually think that the 3 tribes could have tried harder.
Stop!
What's wrong?
That is what's wrong.
Your Highness, it's just a stream. We can cross it easily.
I refuse to get my gown wet. I have no intention of arriving at my new land looking like a bedraggled earth pony, or worse yet, a rough and tumble Pegasus. I, for one, have no intention of stooping down to their level. On the other hand, I have no trouble watching you stoop down. And do watch the gown, darling. It's worth more than all of the books in your library.
Yes, yes. This is definitely the right direction.
It feels like we're going in circles.
Well, that's impossible. Are you suggesting that I'm reading the map wrong?
Absolutely not, Your Chancellorness. It's just that there are holes in the map and...
Of course. How else could I see where I was going?
yeah,
Or talk. I need to be able to talk. I mean, how would we survive if I just suddenly shut up?
Heaven forbid that should happen, Your Chancellorship. It's just that the map is also upside down.
I got a news flash for you, Cookie. The Earth is round. There is no up or down.
You're right. It's such a relief to me that you're in charge of this map.
Relief? You don't need relief. If any pony needs relief around here, it's me. I'm a chancellor. I'm a big shot. You're just my,
Secretary.
whatever. You take the map. Will I enjoy some relief?
Yes, Chancellor Puddinhead.
And so, each leader encountered obstacles along the way. But eventually, they all arrived in the new and wondrous land. No pony had ever seen paradise before.
This is the new land we've been searching for! What a view! I can see my future house from here.
I proclaim this new land to be... Pegasopolis! I've never seen such jewels. This ruby is dazzling. This whole land is dazzling. I'm double dazzled! In the name of the unicorns, I hereby dub this land Unicornia.
The air, the trees, the dirt. This dirt is the dirtiest dirt in the whole dirt world!
And fertile, too. Perfect for grown food.
In the name of the Earth Ponies, I think I'm gonna call this new place, Dirtville!
How about Earth?
Earth! Congratulations to me for thinking of it. We found our new home!
I planted my flag first. Did not. Did too.
I planted mine earlier than first.
All of you riffraff are trespassing in Unicornia. The name is Pegasopolis.
Earth!
Pegasopolis! Unicornia! I say we fight for the land. May the best pony win. That's barbaric. Clover the clever, throw that brute into the dungeon.
What dungeon? Look, perhaps if we all calm down.
I agree. Let's all calm down.
I vote for calm.
I'll have you court-martialed for insubordination, Private. We settled this on the battlefield. Who dares throw a snowball at royalty?
Wait a minute. Where'd all this snow come from anyway?
Oh no, not again.
And so the paradise that the ponies had found was soon lost, buried beneath a thick blanket of snow and hard feelings. Instead of beautiful, it was blizzardy. Instead of wonderful, it was wintry. Instead of spectacular, it was snowtacular. Instead of...
We get it! Move on!
Every pony was forced to seek shelter. They searched high and low, but the only shelter for miles was a cold and desolate cave. And, of course, the 3 tribes had to share it, and no pony was too happy about that.
Please, Commander Hothead. It's Commander Hurricane.
Please, Commander, could you just stand back and give me my royal space?
You mean like this, Your Highness?
Indeed not. You see this invisible line?
Private, outline our territory for every pony to see. See this real non-invisible line? No unicorns or earth ponies are allowed to cross it. This is the sovereign territory of Pegasopolis.
Clover the clever? Smart cookie!
I know. What are you doing? Don't go around the rock, go over it! I'm not giving up an inch of territory to the enemy.
That rock is clearly on the unicornia side of the cave, and it belongs to us. Who knows? There could be jewels inside.
I claim this rock for Pegasopolis!
Unhand that rock this instant, you scoundrel! Oh, look! You found my rock! I've been looking for it everywhere.
Hey! You invaded our territory!
Finders keepers, losers weepers!
That's the last straw!
Give me my rock! A royal order!
Look, every pony! The entrance!
Great! Now there's no way out! We're trapped!
You two deserve this horrible fate. You've done nothing but argue and fight with each other.
You've been fighting too, Your Highness.
Yeah, worse. I haven't been fighting nearly as much as you. How ridiculous! A unicorn never stoops to fighting.
That's just because you wimpy unicorns know you never win. Earth ponies are numbskulls!
Pegasi are brutes! Unicorns are snobs! What is that thing?
They must be Wendigos.
Wendigos?
My mentor, Star Swirl the Bearded, taught me about them. They're winter spirits that feed off fighting and hatred. The more hate the spirit feels, the colder things become.
Then this is our fault. We three tribes. We brought this blizzard to our home by fighting and not trusting each other. Now it's destroying this land too.
And now our bodies will become as cold as our hearts. All because we were foolish enough to hate.
Well, I don't hate you. I actually hate Commander Hurricane a lot more than I hate you guys. Actually, I don't really hate her. I just really dislike her.
Well, I don't hate you guys either.
Nor do I.
No matter what our differences, we're all ponies.
What was that?
I didn't know unicorns could do that.
I didn't either. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But I know it couldn't have been just me. It came from all three of us, joined together, in friendship.
All through the night, the three ponies kept the fire of friendship alive by telling stories to one another and by singing songs, which of course became the winter carols that we all still sing today. Eventually, the warmth of the fire and the singing and laughing reached the leaders, and their bodies began to thaw. And it even began to melt their hearts. The three leaders agreed to share the beautiful land and live in harmony ever afterwards. And together, they named their new land
Equestria!
should be so honored that Princess Celestia chose us. She must really think we exemplify what good friends are.
Applejack, I thought you closed all the windows.
Don't blame me. Rainbow Dash should have flown up there and shut it. After all, she's got wings.
Why do I always have to do all the high-up chores? Why can't Twilight use her magic for a change?
Oh, well,
come on.
for goodness sakes, stop playing.
You know what? I got it.
Happy Hearthswarming Eve!
Shucks, Twilight. Y'all done it up nice and cozy in here.
We're about to hang our Hearthswarming dolls, if you want to join us.
Well, that's mighty sweet of you, but we're just stopping in to wish y'all a happy Hearthswarming before we go.
I think it's sweet that your families are spending the holiday together.
Picture the most fun-tacular thing you can think of. Now multiply that times infinity. It's gonna be great!
That's us. See you later. Now can we open presents? But tonight is Hearthswarming Eve. Every pony knows you don't open presents till tomorrow.
When Spike and I spent our first Hearthswarming Eve together, he couldn't wait all night to open his presents. Ever since then, we've always opened them the night before.
It's kind of like our tradition. That's not how our family does it. And I reckon it can't be how Pinky's does it. Is it?
No siree!
To each their own, I suppose.
Ah! Gotta go! Bye!
Just what I always wanted. A book.
Chancellor Puddinghead Puddings, how about a Wendigo frosted snow cone?
It's so exciting. Related or not, it's gonna be a hoot having our families together under one roof.
Apples and pies, together again for the first time! Maybe. Unless we're related, which maybe we're not. I think I just confused myself.
Friends or family. This here's about togetherness. Have you tried the Equestria flag crepes? The blue is blueberry. And don't tell Granny I saw, but her trunk is full of presents. Now hang on, Sugar Cube. You know Hearthswarming isn't just about candy and presents, right?
Uh-oh. That's your boring sisterly lecture voice.
Afraid so. A long time ago, the Earth ponies, Pegasus ponies, and Unicorn ponies weren't friends.
I don't like you!
I don't like you either. But then, the icy chill of the Wendigos almost iced up everything. So the ponies decided to work together, and their friendship drove them nasty critters away.
Beat it, Wendigos!
Triumphant, they raised a new flag to celebrate all three tribes, and Equestria was born. What happened to the flag?
I don't know. Is that why we celebrate with a flag raising tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. And tonight, we'll have the traditional Hearthswarming Eve dinner to remember the shared bounties of our ancestors.
We do that too.
Then, we'll hang our Hearthswarming dolls over the fireplace to remind us of the warmth shared on that fateful night.
That's what our family does too.
And tomorrow, we open presents.
We do that too!
Sounds like the apples and the pies do everything the same way.
Of course! We might be related!
Hey!
I was gonna say that!
Stop saying what I'm saying!
You stop it first! Not kidding. I'm so happy, I need to make up a new word for how happy I am. What about rooftastic?
Rooftastic?
As in, I gotta get on the roof and yell to every pony how rooftastic this is!
What if our families don't like each other?
We are friends, Applejack, and after tonight, our families are going to be friends too. Do you know what that means? Number of apples times number of pies is 24 minus my pre-existing friendships plus 1 for Maud, and you makes 5 from 24 is... 19 new friendships!
I'm so excited to see you, Pinkie Pie. You too, Applejack. I hope you had fun sledding yesterday.
How'd you know that?
Isn't it obvious? There's specks of extrusive andesite on your hoof. It's a mountain rock.
Oh, she's good. How's school going?
If you thought quartz was high on the Mohs hardness scale, wait till I tell you about corundum.
I miss you so much!
This place looks amazing.
Come on, every pony! Meet my super mega wonderful family! Every pony! Meet every pony!
Surely thy name is not but Granny Smith. I am called Igneous Rock Pie, son of Feldspar Granite Pie.
Thou shalt know me as Cloudy Quartz.
May Providence favor thee well, and to thou comfort our humble homestead bring.
Y'all gabbing with words real funny like. What you say them names were? Iggy? And I'm just gonna call you Big Mama Q.
Gaze into the eyes of Limestone Pie. Ma and Pa may own this rock farm, but I keep it running. Cross me and...
Aye, aye, Captain Grumpy. No one's gonna mess with your precious mind.
Or Holder's Boulder.
Every pony stay away from Holder's Boulder. There, you happy now?
And you must be...
This is Marble Pie, my baby sister who's only a few minutes younger than me, but she'll always be a baby to me, isn't that right? She's so excited to meet every pony. Oh, and she wishes you all happy hearthwarming.
Guess Pinkie Pie always did the talking for her.
Attention!
What'd I say about the boulder?
Oh, just be a second. Every pony get settled in. There's plenty of room upstairs. And then it's time for hearthwarming Eve dinner!
So far, so good, cousin.
Oh, I can't wait to taste their fresh sweet rolls. They're my favorite part of Hearthwarming Eve dinner.
I'm more of a 6-layer bean dip filler myself.
I love that too. Oh, Applejack, do you think theirs will be even better than ours?
Oh, that's a mighty tall order, but it wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Are you excited for dinner time? Because guess who is? Spoiler alert, it's me!
What about hot rolls? And mulled cider? And double-baked pot pie?
What about 6-layer bean dip?
We have rock soup.
Potato! Double-baked pot pie, rock soup! Dinner is dinner, am I right or am I right?
Yeah, you know what? This is what we were expecting. Right, every pony?
Is everything all right, Applejack?
Of course. I'm just being a rusty fiddle. Tune me up and let's get back to dinner.
More rock, please! Eat up so we can get to our hearth-swarming dolls!
Now that's something I know all about.
Who wants a hearth-swarming doll?
Are you saying that rock is a hearth-swarming doll?
Don't be silly. Our dolls are these little pieces. Isn't that right, Marble Pie?
Mm-hmm.
Our dolls are rocks?
Y'all don't have traditional crochet dolls passed down in your family?
Oh, you're just a frown factory because you got a weird rock. Cheer up! I'm sure you'll do great in the flag-finding mission.
The what finding what now?
Limestone Pie, you're the judge. Big Mac, Marble Pie, you're team 1. Apple Bloom and Maud, you're team 2. Ma, Pa, you're gonna be with Granny Smith. Don't think of it as Team Old. Think of it as Team 3. And I'm with Applejack, of course, since we might be cousins.
So now that we're all split up, mind telling us what we're doing?
As every pony knows.
Stay off Holder's boulder!
Sheesh. When the 3 tribes united to form Equestria, the first flag was sewn by Nimble Thimble. It's tradition to raise the flag on Hearthswarming to celebrate that famous day.
Sure.
Away she goes. But who gets to put the flag on Holder's boulder?
You mean on the flagpole?
No, silly. It goes on the highest point. And who's the lucky pony?
Traditionally, it's the youngest.
On your mark, get set, go!
Pinkie Pie, will you please tell us what's going on?
I'll explain on the way.
Whoa! I still don't understand.
Earlier today, Limestone Pie hit an obsidian stone. Whoever finds it gets to raise the flag.
It's all just so complicated and rock-based.
Well, how else would we do it?
I don't know. I sure hope every pony else is having a better time.
Yep. Yep.
So, how'd you meet this Iggy feller?
We were chosen by the pairing stone and betrothed within a fortnight.
The choosing stone decreed, "Thou shalt love one another." And lo, it was so.
Hoo-wee, I got to look into this old-fangled choosing stone thing. Do you reckon it knows any apple farming hunks?
Indeed so.
What does the rock look like?
It looks like something that formed when volcanic lava cooled quickly.
Oh,
Have you ever wished you could turn into a rock?
I had a dream once I was an apple.
We have a lot in common when it comes to thinking about turning into things.
A picture? I've been looking for a real stone, Pinkie Pie.
That would be weird. Do you know what this means? I get to raise the flag, and now it's time to hide the presents!
Y'all hide your presents?
Of course! What's more fun than getting a present? Finding a present! Although, most years, no pony finds one.
So no pony gets presents?
Not usually.
So let me get all this straight. You're only allowed to eat rock soup for dinner. Then, the pony who finds this rock gets to raise the flag, but not really because you don't got no flagpole. And to top it off, you don't even get presents?
Well, doesn't sound very fun when you say it that way.
Well, how about you picture this? Both our families, opening presents, raising the flag.
Picturing it, loving it. Good night, every pony.
Good night, Pinkie Pie. We gotta do something, y'all. Pinkie Pie's family never had a real hearthwarming.
Is that really what she said?
Well, I'm sure it's what she meant.
These are their traditions.
Yep.
I know they have their traditions, and we have ours, but I just want them to see how much better theirs could be.
Oh my. Oh my.
What happened to my farm?
It's Hearthswarming apple style. We've been doing everything your way. I thought we could mix it up a bit. Marble Pie, you could raise the Equestria flag up this pole because you're the youngest pie. Ma and Pa Pie will cook you up a meal you'll never forget. And look, we all get presents without having to find them.
Yeah! This is gonna be great! All the stuff she said! Right, every pony?
PimikaMeaw Diane Pie. Truly thou do not favor this madness.
Well, I want to be one big family.
But what about what we usually do?
Well, I don't know. Don't make me choose.
I didn't mean to cause a fuss. Why don't we just open presents around the flagpole? It'll be fun. You'll see.
Excuse me. You planted your pole on a fault line.
Oh, boy.
You didn't have to ask them to leave.
They wanted to go. We don't need any pony forcing their way into our family.
This was all a misunderstanding, every pony. I know Applejack, and she'd never do anything bad to any pony.
Look around, Pinkie Pie. It's gonna take me ages to get this rock farm back on track. And how are we gonna lift Holder's boulder? This is all her fault.
Then it's my fault, too.
Probably best if we head back to Sweet Apple Acres. Maybe in time we'll be friends again. But for the now, it's best if we give them a little space.
I wish we didn't have to. I really like Maud. She's sweet once you get to know her. They all are. Worst hearth swarming ever.
Has any pony seen Applejack?
I really cracked the corn this time.
I really popped the piñata this time.
Pinkie Pie?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I came here to think. You did? So did I.
Oh.
I'm too ashamed to go back up there. Your family, my family, they all must think I'm such a nincompoop.
Aw, no one thinks that. Pushy, aggressive, mean. Oh, I'm not helping. Sorry.
I'm sorry I forced my traditions over yours. I don't want you to have to choose between the family you were born into and the friends who love you like one. I really hoped we could be one big happy family. I guess not.
Don't say that.
I wish I could stay, but I have a train to catch.
Happy heart swarming.
You too.
Do you want to know why Holder's boulder's so danged important? Well, now, their great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, Holder Cobblestone, he found that boulder in a dragon's nest, older than time itself. He built the family farm around it, even though it was just an ordinary rock. It's always brought them good luck.
Oh, crickets. That is important. I got so caught up in the things they were doing, I never asked why they did them. To Applejack from Pinkie Pie. Cousins forever.
You just found your first pie hearth swarming present ever.
Only Pinkie Pie could hide a present on a moving train. What a great tradition. Stop the train!
Come on, you boulder, come on.
I'm pushing as hard as I can, too.
It's hopeless!
Need a little help?
Apples!
What do you want?
I wasn't trying to take your traditions away. I was trying to share ours. I was so focused on us being one big happy family, I thought we needed the same traditions right away. What I should have done is learn about yours and teach you about ours. And over time, we'd make new traditions together. I'm sorry, y'all.
Well, don't just stand there. We got a boulder to move. And I'm in charge.
I think we just invented our first combined tradition. Put Marble Pie, you want to wish Big Mac a happy Hearthswarming, don't you? And you too, right, Big Mac? Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Let me see here. If thou asketh me, thou too art okayest in my book.
Yeehaw.
Happy Hearthswarming!
Happy Hearthwarming, Pinkie Pie.
Attention, every pony! Maud wants to sing some hearthwarming carols that she wrote.
The first one is about rocks. They're all about rocks. Hearthswarming is great, like calcium silicate. What a wonderful day, as good as mica or clay.
Ponies' voices fill the night. Hearthswarming Eve is here once again. Happy hearts so full and bright. Hearthswarming Eve is here once again. Oh, what a sight! Look at the light, all for tonight. Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Clouds arrange so they're just so.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Gonna make some awesome snow.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
The chill wind blows, making a show. Snowflakes aglow.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
A day that's filled with songs to sing.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding.
Cakes and pastries we shall bring.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding. So busy making merry, Wendigo should all be wary.
As the mighty voices carry.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Decorations we shall make.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Perfection you just cannot fake.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Not one mistake. Don't let that break. Oh, goodness sake.
Hearthswarming Eve is here once again. Happy Hearthswarming Eve. Hearthswarming Eve. Hearthswarming Eve is here once again.
Hey, Starlight! Ready to celebrate your first Hearthswarming Eve here in Ponyville? I was thinking I might just skip it.
Skip Hearthswarming Eve?
I just find it all a little silly. It's mostly a day dedicated to presents and candy, isn't it?
And why would you deny yourself presents and candy? That's crazy talk.
I think what Spike means to say is Hearthswarming is about more than presents and candy. It's a time to spend with friends and family when we celebrate a very important day in Equestria's history. I think to most ponies, it's just an excuse for silly songs and fun, not a day to remember some old story. Maybe you just haven't heard the right Hearthswarming Eve story yet. Earth ponies, Pegasi, and unicorns sing songs around a hearth to fight back an eternal winter caused by the mythical Wendigos. Every foal in Philly knows that story. Not that one. My favorite holiday story, A Hearthswarming Tale.
Ooh, I love that one.
This is the story of a powerful unicorn named Snowfall Frost, who hated Hearthswarming Eve. It all began many moons ago in Canterlot. Every home in Canterlot was filled with holiday spirit. Every home except one. It was said of Snowfall that she was almost as studied as Starswirl the Bearded. Almost, since every pony knows that Starswirl was an expert at everything from transfiguration, dimensional calibration, teleportation.
We get it. Starswirl's awesome.
Right. The point is, Snowfall was also a powerful unicorn. She wanted to be perfect. Anything that got in the way of that was a waste of time. Ugh! Well, that batch is ruined. Snowdash! Snowdash was Snowfall's loyal assistant. What do you need?
Get this mess cleaned up. Those foolish ponies were ringing those blasted bells outside the window, and I lost my concentration. Whoa, ponies actually enjoying Hearthswarming Eve. Where did they get that crazy idea? Today is nothing to celebrate. Hearthswarming Eve is a menace. A dangerous day for all of Equestria.
Dangerous? It's awesome! It's the day we remember
how unicorns, Pegasi, and Earth ponies came together in friendship to defeat the Wendigos.
That silly legend is the problem. Telling every pony that singing songs and being nice will solve anything. I've spent years studying magic, and that's not how it works.
I think you might be missing the point.
Work hard, learn, and use your skills to better Equestria. That's a worthy goal for any pony. But by all means, if you want to go home early, ignore all of the work you have and spend the rest... Ugh. I hate Hearthwarming Eve. All of Equestria would be better off if we just skipped the day altogether. Happy hearts warming, they say in the street. Happy hearts warming, they think they're so sweet. Words said so often that they lack any meaning. Why should I join in when I could be intervening? Every pony loves this cursed holiday, but would they be better off with it out of the way? Well, okay. Say goodbye to the holiday. With my magic, I'll erase it. The greatest gift that I give today, and every pony will have to face it. No more little games for you to play. After you say goodbye to the holiday. Goodbye, hearts warming, you had a good run. Goodbye, hearts warming, it's over, you're done. Finally set free from your forced celebrations. No need to reply to your trite invitations. Calendar shorter by a single day. Is my magic up to the test? Time to see I can't delay. Say goodbye to the holiday. Prepare the spell, no hesitation. All memories shall fade away. See Equestria's new transformation. No more shall any pony say. Happy hearts warming. After today. Once the spell is cast, all of Equestria will be better off, and they'll have me to thank for it!
Wait a minute.
Snowfall doesn't like Hearthwarming Eve, so she decides to cast a spell to get rid of it altogether?
That seems a little extreme.
Says the pony who tried to make every pony the same by replacing their cutie marks with equal signs.
I think what Spike is trying to say is that every pony has their reasons for doing things, even Snowfall. And if I could continue the story, we might just find out what they are.
Proceed.
Snowfall was all set to cast her spell that would erase Hearthwarming Eve for all time, when a voice from the hearth caught her attention.
You sure you want to go through with this?
Who's there?
The spirit of Hearthwarming past, that's who. And you and me have got to have us a little chat.
A spirit? I didn't cast any spirit summoning spell. What are you doing here?
You don't think a spell like that would get by without some powerful forces noticing? You've got our attention, Snowfall Frost. And we've got some pretty strong opinions on this spell of yours.
We?
They'll be along in a bit. For now, it's just you and me. Let's get a move on. We got a ton to see and barely any time to see it.
I'm not going anywhere. I've got a spell to cast, and I don't need a history lesson about Hearthwarming Eve.
We aren't going to the past to learn about the holiday. We're going to learn about you. As a young thing, life sure is something. You go making choices large and small. Always growing like a seedling, and playing is like dreaming. And before you know it, big and tall. choice you make sends you down a path to who you are today. So let's take a little trip down memory lane and see just what the past has to say. Oh, look how cute you were. Looks like you're not too upset it's Hearthwarming Eve either. The seeds of the past, they grow pretty fast. Just look at who you were back then. The seeds as they grow, look what they can show. Reveal the truth time and again.
Just what do you think you're doing, Snowfall?
Decorating the classroom for Hearthwarming Eve, Professor Flintheart.
You said you wanted to learn to be a powerful unicorn, did you not?
I do.
And what is the way that one becomes a powerful unicorn?
Work hard, learn, and use your skills to better Equestria.
And how do these help you to learn magic?
I want to be strong enough to stop Wendigos and help ponies.
That's just a story we tell little ponies. Real magic takes time to learn. It's your choice. Spend your time learning to become a powerful unicorn, or play with your toys and make nothing of yourself.
Then some distress, words so careless, standing there you don't know what to do. Feeling helpless, you can't make it hurt less, so you go and change your point of view. And in that moment, though you didn't know it, your defenses set up walls you built to last, leading to the pony you've become today. And the spell you're about to cast, it all comes from your past.
The seeds of the past, we grow up so fast. Some hurts never go away.
The seeds as they grow, this we can't let go, all tied to this one holiday.
Spirit, what am I supposed to...
Snowball Frost! It is I, the spirit of Hearthwarming Presence!
Don't you mean present like the time?
No! Toys, Hearthwarming dolls. You want a cupcake?
Fine, presents. All of the pointless things that ponies waste their time on.
Oh, Snowball, it's not what the gift is that matters, it's what the gift means.
It doesn't mean anything. It's just stuff.
Exactly. Sometimes a cupcake means I love you, or a toy means hi, how you doing? And sometimes a book means your mane looks amazing, and sometimes a scarf means, well, scarf usually means you look cold. That one's easy.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Whoa.
What's happening to you?
My spirit of Hearthwarming Presence sense is going off. That means a song is coming on. Take a look at everything around you, all the smells that surely will astound you. Open up your heart, it will surround you in the magic of Hearthwarming Eve. The little things that make it better, the little with your friends.
What? You know you're doing your Pinkie Pie voice, right? I was not. So, what happens next? Well, the party was...
Wait! Can we take a quick break? I need to refill my cocoa.
Fine. But hurry up, we're almost to the best part!
Okay, I'm ready.
The party was in full swing.
Snow Dash!
Hey, Mary. Well, whatever is the matter, darling?
Was it the eggnog? Oh, I knew I put in too much cinnamon.
Oh, no, the eggnog was awesome, Flutterholly. I'm just mad at some pony who was complaining about how awful Hearthwarming Eve is.
I don't suppose that pony's name starts with snow.
And ends with frost.
She said Hearthwarming Eve is just an excuse to party, and we would all be better off spending time working to make Equestria a better place.
What does Snowfall think a better Equestria looks like?
Ponies working hard, learning, and using their abilities for the benefit of Equestria.
It looks like we've got everything on Snowfall's list right here.
I think a perfect Equestria looks a lot like a Hearthwarming Eve party. Me too! Too bad it's going to be the last one ever! Ever! Ever!
Spirit? What do you mean? What's going to happen? Who are you?
I am the spirit of Hearthwarming yet to come.
Are you here to show me what future Hearthwarming Eves are like?
No, for there are no more Hearthwarming Eves for me to show.
Why not?
You will succeed in erasing the holiday as you wished.
And what happens?
I see a cold wind blowing through. I see days neither fun nor free. I see a future caused by you. I see a path not meant to be. The future should be filled with magic, dreams and wishes brought to life. But the days ahead are dark and tragic. No time for hope when all is strife. Whatever might have been, all the dreams that ponies share. Because of you, Snowfall, Frost, now the future is a cold nightmare.
Wendigos? They aren't real. It's just a little Philly story.
They are all too real, Snowfall, and your actions will allow them to return. The future of Equestria shall be bathed in a blanket of eternal snow.
No, I never meant for this to happen. I didn't understand. I didn't see how important Hearthwarming Eve was. Please, Spirit, I haven't cast the spell yet. Is there still time? I'm sorry! There's still time!
Oh my! Snowfall Frost?
I was hoping I wasn't too late for the party. I brought gifts.
Boss?
I was wrong earlier about Hearthwarming Eve. It's not all about singing and presents. The singing and presents are all about celebrating the ponies in our lives. The ponies we should listen to more often. Our friends.
Wow. Dragon toenail? Thanks?
I was in a hurry. I'll do better next time.
You kidding? No one's ever given me dragon toenail before? It's awesome! Now come get some eggnog!
And from then on, it was always said of all the Hearthwarming Eve celebrations, Snowfall's was the Hearthwarmingest. The end. Well, That's it. Thanks for letting me read you the story. Guess you can call it a night. Spike and I are heading downstairs, and if you wanted to, you'd be welcome to join us. Welcome to the party. Happy hearth-warming starlight. Happy hearth-warming twilight.
Hearth's-warming eve is filled with presents, some take you by surprise. A story shared by your good friends that makes your spirits rise. Sometimes you just let go of the past, enjoy the present while it lasts. And really it's not that much to ask, with good friends by your side. Now it's time to celebrate.
Hearthwarming Eve is here once again.
All together feeling great.
Hearthwarming Eve is here once again.
Can't hardly wait. We'll party till late. Our favorite date.
Hearthwarming Eve is here. Hearthwarming Eve. Hearthwarming Eve is here once again.
Pony's voices fill the night. Heart's warming. Eve is here once again. Come on, every creature, sing! La 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 la.
Not every creature celebrates same way, you know. Yeah, dragons don't do pony holidays.
Sure we do. I love Hearthwarming Eve. It's all about friends and presents and family and presents.
It's also about putting aside differences to come together, like the Earth Ponies, Pegasi, and Unicorns did on the first holiday.
Oh, is that why you put their fire of friendship on top of the tree? To help us remember their unity?
And because it looks cool. This is my favorite day of the year! Not that I don't like the other ones. Tuesdays are great! You ought to like any day that is start of winter break.
2 whole weeks without classes. How will Ocella survive?
I think you'll all enjoy the time off to be home with your families, to celebrate your own traditions. Attention, every creature! School is officially out. Happy holidays, and we'll see you after the break. And for those of you traveling outside Equestria...
Yeah, shouldn't you guys be getting ready to go? If you miss that train, it's a really long walk.
Go pack up, and we'll take you to the station.
Oh,
It's that new bow tie I wanted, isn't it?
You'll have to wait and see.
I'm waiting, but in the meantime, I'm shaking. What happened?
Everything's ruined. That's what's happened.
And I don't think it was an accident. Some pony was up here. Over there!
Outside!
That's the students' quarters.
Might as well give up, whoever you are! We got you cornered!
Hello? Is any pony there?
I'll check the back door.
What's happening? Another decorating party?
Has any creature come in here?
Well, yeah, all of us did. To pack, like you told us to.
After that, did you hear anything?
What's up?
Jonathan, pack! Yakking!
Is something wrong?
The back door's locked. No way out.
But whoever did it had to have come in here. We saw them.
Whoever did what?
Whoa, that is so not cool.
And whoever did it ran into your rooms. No one came out, and all of you are still here.
One of you must have done this. But why would any of you want to sabotage Hearthwarming Eve?
No, it wasn't me.
Yak not do this! Yona offended by accusation.
We don't know what happened. Maybe this wasn't even on purpose. But I want to give whoever caused this mess a chance to tell the truth and explain themselves. I'll make it easy for you. Close your eyes. Now, if you did this, raise your hoof, or claw, or whatever. Come on, Spike. Looks like we have to... Spike, you can open your eyes.
What?
Oh, what about me?
You all can. But since no creature took responsibility for this mess, you're all gonna have to help clean it up before you can go home.
Why do I have to stay?
Oh, but the holidays!
While you're cleaning, we'll bring you into my office one at a time. Since honesty is one of the elements of harmony, we want to give you each a chance to tell us the truth.
And once we find out who did it, just you wait. What are we gonna do exactly?
The guilty party won't be going home over Hearthwarming break. She or he will stay here for some one-on-one friendship lessons.
But what if none of us confesses?
Then, I guess there's no holidays for any creature. You'll all stay over the break. All right, let's get to the bottom of this. Who wants to be interviewed first?
I'll go. Beats mop duty.
Hey, I know! We can make a game out of this! See who finishes cleaning up first! Woohoo! Yak win! Yak best at cleaning! Let's save time and cut to the chase. Which one of you did it? I would never do something this horrible! I love Hearthwarming Eve, and I do not want to miss going home for it.
Huh. I didn't even know changelings celebrated Hearthwarming.
Oh yes, it's our favorite holiday! Well, since Headmare Twilight shared it with us last year, she gave our hive very clear instructions. Welcome to the traditions and fun of Hearthwarming. Here's a guide to help you enjoy the celebration of pony history. Families start the holidays by putting the tree up. Thirsty? Dive into some holiday punch. Just before bed, every pony exchanges gifts. It doesn't say how long we keep doing this. And to finish celebrating, you can build a fire, light it up, and sing carols.
Carols, 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 carols.
You might have misunderstood things just a little.
We may not have done everything exactly the way you do, but we made our own traditions. And I can't wait to do it all again this year.
If we ever get out of here.
Ocellus, your turn.
What happened?
What do you think happened? I told her I didn't do it.
Ah! Yona tired of waiting! Yak's always home for holidays!
How do you celebrate Hearthwarming in Yak-Yakistan, Yona?
Yaks do not. Our holiday, much better, is called Snildorf Fest. Night before, Yaks gather things to smash and put them in big pile. Then, in morning, we smash them. In afternoon, we smash them again. In evening...
So, it's just about smashing stuff, like all your other holidays.
No! How'd Griffin get that idea? This holiday about so much more. Last year, for example, most perfect Snildar ever. All family. Grandpa, Grandma Yak, Yona's brother, sister, mother, father Yak, all go to woods, singing Yak song.
Yak song, Yak song, not very long, sing again. Yak song, Yak song, not very long, sing again. Yak song, not very long, sing again.
Calves and family pick out perfect smashing log. Then Yak smash it. Then Yak family build perfect snow fort and smash it! Then we hang perfect things on perfect moss pile and...
You smash it!
What do you think Yaks are? Barbarians? Moss pile is for special family rituals. Last year, ritual for Yona. All Yak family gather around Yona and braid Yona hair for first time.
So, to recap, your holiday is about smashing things and family.
Two most perfect things ever put together. Happy Snildar Fest! Happy Snildar to you too, Yona! It's so cool to learn new traditions from new friends! Yeah, well, one of these new friends has gotten us all in trouble, and they better confess soon.
Sambar? Sorry, but they said they want you to go in next.
Why the rush to get home, Smolder?
Like you said, dragons don't really have holidays, do they?
Me.
That's so sad. You must do something in the winter for fun.
Well, we do have the Feast of Fire. Every dragon gets together and tells stories. The best one wins a pile of gemstones. Ooh, what story won last year? It was called A Dream Come True. Come on, now you gotta tell it! Fine. Once upon a time, there was this sad little dragon. Her name was Scales. She lived alone in the wilderness with nothing to eat. But one night, as she sat alone in the storm, she heard something. It was the Dragon Lord! Scales was scared, but the Dragon Lord told her not to be afraid, that he was taking her to the Dragonlands for a great feast. Scales sat with the Dragon Lord's family and friends and had the biggest, best dinner of gemstones she'd ever eaten. Then, while the dragons were telling stories, Scales thought it would be so easy to seize power from this feeble and sensitive Dragon Lord. She saw her chance and took it. She claimed the Bloodstone Scepter and took over the Dragonlands. And forced the Dragon Lord to live out in the cold, just as she used to. That's a horrible story. Maybe to you, but dragons like hearing about weak, kind creatures getting defeated. Silverstream, you're up. Let's go. So, did you tell him you did it?
What? No way! Why would I say that?
You already live in Ponyville. Staying here over break is no big deal. School of Friendship, good place for Pony to have pony holiday.
I'd still rather spend it with my family at home. Oh, that reminds me. I have the best holiday story ever. It's called The Day My Hearthwarming Doll Almost Fell into the Fire.
Oh.
Just before we went to bed, my mom, my dad, and my sister all put our heart-warming dolls up on the mantle, just like we do every year. But this year, I put my doll too close to the edge, and it fell!
And?
My doll hit the floor, but it could have gone in the fire.
That's a great story, and you told it really well.
Yeah, it was a heartwarming miracle.
Next! Smolder, come with me. Yona, Twilight's waiting for you.
The last two. So if neither one of them confesses, that means...
We're never going home!
We'll be here forever!
Beyond forever.
But I can't miss the 3 days of freedom celebration!
How long does that last?
It used to be only 1 day, but now, to commemorate our escape from the Storm King, we're adding 2 more days of awesome! See?
There's a book?
Mm-hmm. Queen Novo had these made for the Mount Eris Board of Tourism to explain it all to guests. We'll spend the first night in Equestria, thanking the ocean for protecting us from the Storm King. Sea dancing, whale singing, shell stringing, lots of things. The second day will be on Mount Eris, with sky dancing and a wind song in the Harmonizing Heights to celebrate the Storm King's defeat. Then the third day, every creature will party together on land and sea. Grandparents and parents and sisters, uncles, brothers, acquaintances, neighbors, and cousins. And at the end of the night, Queen Novo is gonna give out presents.
Wait, hold on. Cousins? What are those?
Your aunts and uncles' children? You know, part of your family. Oh, you're teasing us again, right?
I'm guessing neither one of you confessed.
Headmare Twilight say wait here. Maybe they're changing their minds about sending us home. Why would they? Face it, we're stuck here. But I have to go home. My mom makes the best kelp fritters.
How can you be so cool about this?
We're mad. We just show it differently.
More like you don't show it at all.
What Pony getting at? Maybe it wasn't just one prankster. Maybe there were 3 of you, and you're trying to hide your guilt by not being upset.
It does make sense.
Guys, stop it.
Or maybe whoever did it is only pretending to be upset, to throw us off.
Me? But I didn't!
Come on, let it go.
I would never do anything about me!
Come on! Ocellus, you know you did it. Just fess up!
I said stop fighting! That's not what the holidays are about. No matter what you call them, or how you celebrate. Do you know how lucky you all are? With your stories about sharing and kindness and getting together with every creature that you care about?
But griffins do that too, don't they?
Some holiday about a moon?
Blue Moon Festival. The one time of year when griffins are nice to each other. Well, as nice as we can be. Families get together to eat and then complain about the food and give each other presents they don't like and mostly just try not to yell at each other.
Well, at least you get to be with your family.
No, because I don't have a family.
What about Grandpa Gruff?
That's just his name. He's not any Griff's actual grandpa. I felt like I never had a place in Griffinstone. Then I came here and, well, met all of you. So I don't want to go home for the break. And that's why I did it.
Griffin mess up decorations?
Yeah, it was me. I put goo powder in the fire of friendship.
So it wasn't Ocellus?
Why would you ruin things for us?
I didn't plan to. I just figured if I made a mess, our teachers would make us stay to clean up. Be together a little longer.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Better than I thought. And when Head Mayor Twilight threatened to cancel winter break, that meant I would get to be with all of you through the entire holiday. That's why I didn't confess.
So why are you admitting this now?
I hated seeing all you fighting and blaming each other. That's the opposite of what all your holidays mean. Except maybe yours, Smolder. I can't keep all of you from the happiness of your homes and families just because I feel bad. I'm sorry. Don't worry. You won't have to tell our teachers. I will.
You don't have to. We already know.
We kinda guessed it was you. But we wanted to give you the chance to tell the truth.
I'm proud that you did. And I'm glad to see you've been paying attention in Professor Applejack's honesty classes. But you're still gonna have to make amends and stay over break for extra friendship lessons. By yourself.
I'll stay with him.
Me too! Yona, stay also!
I'm staying.
What? All right. I guess pony holidays can't be that bad.
Now you can finally know what it's like to spend heartswarming with friends who care about you.
Looks like they don't really need any extra lessons.
Since you obviously know that Hearthswarming is about coming together, I'd be honored if all of you would join my friends as guests at our holiday table. After we finish cleaning up.
Hey, this reminds me of another story. The time I almost spilled grape juice on the white couch.
Does it have a depressing ending? I'm not sure pony stories work that way. Gallus want Yona braid feathers?
Pass.